Hello and welcome to
Hi.
the Thrive Tribe Introduces. I'm here with the wonderful Sarah Hallgarth, who is the owner of Sparkly Clean, based in Lincolnshire. How are you, Sarah?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, we're based up in Witham St Hughes, so not too far from Lincoln.
Yeah, not too far. In between Lincoln and Newark.
Yeah, we're actually at the old RAF Swinderby, so there's still some of the old officers' quarters and the married quarters around here as well. It's quite a nice, growing village.
It is. I have been there for a couple of events in the past. It's good. I've been fireworks night and also the beer festival as well.
Yeah, it's quite nice up here. Everybody knows each other. Like a lot of the customers that I've got up here have turned into being friends, and it's funny seeing the children grow. So one minute they are babies, and the next minute they're like nearly 10.
I know. So time moves so swiftly. Talking of that, just want a bit about a background with you and how you got started.
So I'm a chef by trade, so I'm fully qualified. And I was working at the Five Bells at Bassingham, and I was cleaning for a lady who had a company as well. So that's going back 10 years. Alison, and she folded it to go and pursue a different avenue, really. She went to do vet nursing. So I kept the clients, and they told their friends, who told their friends, and therefore I grew and grew and expanded and took on some staff. And then here we are, like 9 years later. So it's just a chat of starting doing a little job for somebody, and then it's just
Grown from there.
grown massively, snowballed, if you like.
Do you know what? It's really nice as well because it sounds like you get a lot of your referrals from current customers, which is
Yeah, word of mouth is quite a big thing for us. I haven't really advertised that much. It's just I've tried to keep it local. I only have a certain radius that we travel to because otherwise it's just not efficient for fuel or for the girls or for me really if I have to go out there. So we keep it quite close. Witham St Hughes, Bassingham, Carlton, the Moorland, where else do we go? North Skull, Eagle, Swinderby, and then a little bit in Highcombe. Then it just keeps it close and easier for us. And I think everybody does know each other. And somewhere along the line, I'm sure all the clients are connected.
that Lincoln is a small place. So that's
Yeah,
probably quite
definitely.
true. Yeah, probably quite true. And obviously, I missed in the introduction the fact that it's a cleaning business that you have. So, what's your mission at Sparkly Clean?
We think of it little cleaning fairies, really, just to make your home nice and welcoming. Save you the time that you haven't got yourself to do it. It makes such a difference having your home cleaned by somebody else because then they can do a lot more than what you can in 2 hours, which makes it worthwhile. But I find I tend to go above and beyond to make it guaranteed satisfaction, and nothing's too big or too small for us. And yeah, our mission really to keep it local and friendly and
Do
good.
you know what? Having had a cleaner for a number of years, different locations that we've been, I can't put into words how wonderful it feels to come back into a clean home. Not that we were, we weren't generally untidy. Backtrack ever so slightly, but actually, yeah, but actually having, especially having four children ourselves, not having to do it on a Sunday, which takes obviously time away with the children and things. So it's actually having someone to come in and do that for you. We just can't rave enough about getting somebody in to help, and that's what it is. It's
Yeah,
hiring help,
definitely.
and as you say, you get it done so much more quicker and so much more effective
Mhm.
than me literally taking the whole of Sunday just to do like the kitchen or something, just because
I
it's
know
not
exactly what you
something,
mean.
yeah, I enjoy. Whereas for you, it seems like you really, really love it.
Yeah, I do. I love making a difference and helping people. I've seen so many people over the years, like I mentioned earlier, um, children growing up, and then we've been through COVID with a lot of our clients, so that was a tough time. But also really nice to be there for some of the elderly ladies and gents that didn't see anybody and they couldn't see their families. And I would go in and they'd say, "Oh, just get out your way." And I said, where are you going? Stay there. We've both got our masks on. We're doing what we're meant to be doing. Stay there and we'll have a chat." And that was really nice to be able to do.
Yeah, that is really, really nice, especially back in those dark days that we had with COVID. So,
Yeah.
along with your mission, what's your vision for Sparkly Clean?
Another reason that I started Sparkly Clean was because it worked around school, which was good for me, so we didn't have to get childcare after and before school. And I wanted to be that sort of boss that was the best. So to make sure, so what I mean is, I wanted my vision to be to have a team of happy workers and very happy clients, and to provide cleaning and organising solutions that really make a difference to people.
Yeah, I love that. That's really, really nice. And how many staff do you have at the moment?
We've got 8 of us. My team leader in Highcombe, Amy, she's going to have a baby in July. I think she's mental personally, but we'll be sad to see her go. So we're currently recruiting for a couple more just to get a bit of backup as well, really, because as time goes on, we get busier and busier.
Definitely. And what values do you and the team have?
I make sure that I give everything I do 100%. So when I go and work with the girls, I'm like, right, this is it. You're flying the flag for Sparkle Clean. We need to make sure that everything is perfect, not only for them, for me, peace of mind, but for the clients as well. So just to make sure that they're all happy with everything. And so therefore we need to take pride in our work and be reliable and consistent.
And I think that's all what people want, really, isn't it? Let's say if you've got a team of people that follow those values, then it's a win-win for everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely going the right way.
Definitely. And obviously, you've mentioned before about the reasoning behind what you started. Obviously, with having a smaller child back in the day. So tell me a little bit more about Sarah.
So there's me and my daughter Isabella. She's 14. Yes, we'll say no more about that one. Just us and our little dog Maggie, really. We live in with him. We like going caravanning. I learned how to tow last year, so that's another adventure. So with caravanning goes walking, like going to the Peak District. There's so many walks around there, and doing outdoorsy things as well. So I do a bit of security sometimes as well, like motorbike rallies, amongst other little festivals. That gets us outdoors. And speaking of festivals, how can I forget Lost Village? That's another one that we have the contract for. August bank holiday, so that's a busy time for us. And what else do I like to do? Reading, cooking, still a passion. It's much better now that I'm not a chef.
Yes.
Makes you enjoy it and appreciate it that little bit more. I'm not like churning out 100 meals on a Saturday night. There's only 2 very nice ones that we need to make.
Perfect. I really like that. And I say I love the fact you've got so many different things that you're doing. Say it's lovely, especially with your daughter as she grows, to spend that time. As you say, the caravanning, the festivals, and obviously organising the Lost Village, the cleaning side of that. And that's a huge festival, isn't it?
Geez, honestly, that's such an accident. I've never been so excited to put a sticker on a bucket in all my
Yeah.
life. And that sounds ridiculous. So that came to us in 2019. It's just on the back of Witham St Hughes, which is obviously where we based from. And I secured that contract like really, really last minute. So that went emergency shopping. I didn't have a clue what I was going to get. But now, year after year, obviously 2020 wasn't there, was it, for a lot of
Yeah.
things? And then back in 2021, so this will be the 6th year that we've worked with them. And we do the boutique glamping area, so the showers and toilets there, and then the Zulus area, which is up there, the public camping where they pay like to go into a really nice area. And we cover all of those for, what is it, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 days. It's just big, and I'm just in my shorts in a field with 2 radios and
Loving life.
cleaning sprays. Yes, when it's gone, and I go back and I look at the site, and I'm like, what? Did that even happen? So yeah, that's one of the craziest weekends of the year, but one of my favourites as well.
That's really, really good. And what would you say is the favourite part of what you do?
Um, when everything runs smoothly, when everything runs smoothly, or yeah, when it ticks over nicely, or finding a new product, to lose the flora spray. Yeah, I'm that sad.
No, that's good. Obviously, if you find something that's better, Is it recommendations that you use for products, or you just try
I just
things
go.
and see what
I'm just
works?
such a typical woman. We just go around and we just sniff them all and
Okay,
just be like, don't like you, don't like you. Yeah. The reason you never go shopping with women.
that is very true. I've learned that to my cost, even with my daughter as well. Just thinking about the products that you were just talking about there, do you take the products into the clients' homes, or do they have to have all the products ready for you to appear?
Well, I find in the past before we got up to the 60 odd clients a week that we've got, I was putting like a caddy into people's houses and using their products and stuff, but you haven't got what you need in your kit. Like it's
Yes.
just not all there. I need certain things like a squeegee and I don't want to go rummaging through people's houses. So we just take all our own stuff because it's easier. If a client has a specification like products are really popular, but sustainability wise, I can't afford to buy method products. But if they want us to use theirs, we will do. So yeah, it's
You
easier
come,
just to take your own
yeah.
stuff and then just include it all in the price, and then everything's there, isn't it? Really. So basically, to book us, we arrange a meeting, go in, have a chat about your needs, what we want, what day we can work it out, stuff like that, and then literally all you need to do is give us a key and pay us when we've been. So that like literally that easy.
That is
Otherwise,
brilliant.
it's just all. Have you got a Hoover? Have you got this? Where's this?
Yeah. Do you know what? I think back to the previous house we were in, and we used to have a cleaner that used to use our products, and invariably the cleaner would leave the products she'd run out of on the side in the utility room. We'd completely forget about it until the cleaner turned up the next week, and then one of us would have to go for a mad dash to the local shop to buy the
Yeah.
product
Oh God,
we
that's
hadn't. Yeah,
definitely not what you need.
yeah.
I've always believed in being prepared. Like I've always got backup stuff in my car, and then when I finish my day's work, I fill it all up. So you've got everything that you need because we don't want to be caught short without that.
No, definitely. And I tell you one thing in the research for this, when I looked at your website, sparklycleanwsh.co.uk, I see you're a very good organizer of people's homes as well. How did that come about?
Well, I think yeah, I love a bit of organising baskets everywhere or labels if I can. But yeah, sometimes it's just opens it up. Somebody once said to me when about walking into your home, having a clear, clutter-free hallway. It's just like a breath of fresh air, really. And I think that with a lot of things, when you've got a lot of stuff around, it can be a bit overwhelming. And whew. So I first sort of started with just taking a basket for all the stuff in the bathroom, all the cans and everything, and put it in a basket. Then I can clean quicker because you just got to lift the basket up and do it like that. So it's only simple things. And then I just kept on sorting stuff. And then I've got a few clients that are like, oh, when we move house, we need you, and things like that. And then also doing, which I didn't realise was the thing, pre-estate agent photos, like just to tidy up and a clean up for people. And they're like, oh, you do it so much better. And that'll probably be because I'm a perfectionist with beds. But yeah, it's just, well, I do find it really soothing organising things. I'm like, oh, yes, lovely. Some people are really mad for it and they just want that. But then saying it like that, and then there's the people that can't pick things up and move things around themselves, and you're helping them out by doing stuff that they need doing. Like I can remember at a house, a lady a long time ago, and she was an elderly lady, and she'd sit on the bed, and I'd get her summer wardrobe out and put it out for her and put the winter ones away, and she'd just point at things. It wasn't ideal, but it just shows that you can be somebody that some people need because they haven't got that themselves. More
Do you
than
know?
meets the eye cleaning.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that's what I love about when I looked at the website. It might be a cleaner, it might be an organizer, it might be clean the oven, it could be doing the shower, and as you say, those jobs that people don't necessarily want to do, or as you say, can't physically do. You're there,
Mhm.
and
So
I
many
bet you,
people work 9 till 6 now, don't they?
yeah,
It's ridiculous. Where do you fit your time with your children around, cooking your dinner and hoovering and doing everything else?
yeah, definitely. I think you do a really, really wonderful service. We've obviously mentioned the website. I also found your links on Facebook as well. So again, Sparkly Clean WSH on Facebook. And I love seeing the before and afters.
My favourite.
Yeah. Do you know what? Just to see what you've been and you've done. And I say, some people, as you say, it's that timing thing, isn't it? Or it's the fact they might have children or pets, and very, very quickly, a room that was spotless, especially I can talk from experience running 4 children. A room that was spotless, for about 30 minutes ago was all of a sudden demolished during, after an evening meal. So yeah, definitely I can fully recommend having a cleaner in some capacity. And I love the organizational fact as well. I think that's really good. So expect a phone call.
Like a home makeover.
Yes, that would be awesome. Before I let you go, how did you get involved in Lost Village? Now, I've never been to Lost Village, but I like my outdoor festival of music, because I understand, obviously, you had a cleaning company, when you've been going probably for about 3 or 4 years before you got that gig. But what was the background to
that? So I seem to be collecting like Lost Village organisers now, and I seem to be cleaning their houses as well. So it's one of the main landowners. I already cleaned theirs over at Swinderby, and I think they must have just got asked, we need some cleaning support. And I got a phone call the week before the festival, and that's hence why the mad shopping dash, like I mentioned earlier, and pulled that together. And we've just, that's how that happened. So another one, I seem to be very lucky and land completely on my feet. And it was something I've never done before, and pulled it together, winged it a little bit, obviously very professional. But they were really, really happy with us. And we talked to the zoo events team, and a lot of festivals have their own in-house cleaners that they use. But we're looking at collaborating with zoo events so that we can go and work with them. So I know they do Boomtown, and just go from there, really.
I love that. And I think as an entrepreneur like you are, having that ability with short time scales to turn
Turnaround.
things around. Yeah. And I think, and that's where small businesses will always be able to do business and do work. Having worked for councils in the past, if you want anything doing, there's about 10 meetings and about 3 months lead time to be able to do anything. But as a small business, you just get on and do it, don't you? You don't have to wait for lots of tape. You just get there and you do it.
Yeah, it's a snowball effect, isn't it? You're like, oh yeah, I think we can do that. Right, we're doing that. Oh God, we're doing it.
Yeah, we're doing it.
But you can only get better and better, I think, and learn from it. So like, it's down to an art form now. I'm just like bish, bash, bosh, yeah. And then they just make it bigger.
Yes.
And more facilities, and then more for me to do. And you know what? I wouldn't be without it.
Yeah. I bet it's a crazy weekend, but crazy in a good way.
Yes, I do need some workers. If anybody would be interested in working Lost Village for us, that'd be great. Drop me a message. And maybe we'll get you next time, Mark.
Yeah.
No Portaloos.
No, yeah.
There aren't any Portaloos. I just like to add.
I might be there. So what I would suggest you do is, if you are interested in we were speaking off air before we came on, we were saying as well, you're looking to expand in the area.
Yeah, so, I mean, I've put a few adverts out, but yeah, drop me a message. That'll be good.
So sparklycleanwsh@gmail.com, and I'll also put all the contact details as well below the podcast. So I'll sort that out.
Thank you.
And one final question. As somebody that runs their own business, what's your advice for people that are looking to start their own business?
It's not an easy ride. However, I did find there is a lot of support out there. The Thrive Tribe has definitely helped me no end in furthering us a little bit more. But yeah, having support, get a good support network. You need ideally a good team behind you, and definitely Mark and Lucy on board.
Oh, thank you very much. That's it for today. So thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate
Thanks for having me.
No, it's been a pleasure. And I say it's funny, isn't it? Because it's not just cleaning, it's everything else you and all the wonderful people that work for you bring. And that little bit of extra which I've taken away is it's not just cleaning, it's the difference you make to some of the older generation.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's that above and beyond, and how you just take it all in your stride, and you really do make a massive difference for people. So really well done.
Well, hopefully we can speak again soon.
Look forward to it. Thank you very much.
Okay, no worries.